That's it, Coach Manchester City Manuel Pellegrini giving his reactions after his team defeated Roma by 2-0 to qualify for the next round of the UEFA Champions League. There's joy in the city of Manchester. I think I like that line, Tyra, because even before that match, who gave them a chance?
Yeah, congratulations to Man City. It was a proper European performance, very gritty, very pragmatic. They didn't play all that beautiful football they're known for. They went there and did a job. It was a smash and grab, which was what really counted. 3 points, and they're in the next round. And a lot of Manchester City fans are really happy now. It was looking really dicey and bleak for them a couple of weeks ago, but then that game against Bayern has ended up being the turning point. So Pellegrini really has to send gifts to Pep Guardiola and Alonso and the likes for gifting them 3 points in that game. That was a turning point, because if they had lost that game, then this game against Roma yesterday would have been a dead rubber.
I tell you, time and time again, when I watch any kind of sport, there's one lesson it teaches. When you have a chance in life, take it.
Absolutely.
Roma, that's all the chances blown. And at Manchester City, you can count the chances, and they ended up winning 2-0.
That's how it goes, especially at the very top level of football in Europe. Roma failed to do that. They actually dominated the game. They started very well. They created a few chances, but then they were not clinical enough. And Man City really showed them how to do it. Samuel Nasri, it's been a while. He played really well because of injuries and all that, but it was good to see him yesterday come up and
stood up to score and provide an assist.
Exactly, stood up to be counted yesterday, especially when you know they were missing out on Yaya Toure and Aguero. So Man City right now, congrats to them, but then it gets tougher in the second round.
I totally agree. A quick look at some of the results from the UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich, yes, they're still dominant, defeating CSKA Moscow by 3-0. We told Manchester City defeated Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. We should mention that by 2-0. Ajax defeated Apollo Nicosia by 4-0. Barcelona, good to see. Suarez again, scoring. It was a tale of clapback. Zlatan scored, and then Messi immediately responded, and then from there, Barca all the way. Chelsea also defeated Sporting Lisbon by 3-1. And Maribor lost at home to Schalke 04 by a single goal. But let me go to talk quickly about Barcelona, particularly Luis Suarez. Second goal for him in Barca, and both goals have come from the Champions League.
Yeah, definitely. Suarez, it was good for him to actually get on the score sheet, and yesterday he struggled a little bit. But you can understand that when you're playing with Messi and Neymar, your role becomes a little bit diminished. You end up playing a supporting role, which is what he's done at Barcelona so far. But then it's always good to see him scoring. We know what he can do in the box. And yesterday was actually very interesting to see Messi, Neymar, and Suarez all scoring. Those are the front three for Barcelona. So it's a very good one. And I just want to go quickly to the Schalke match yesterday. Chelsea did them a favor by beating Sporting, and they had to do a job too by going to win at Maribor. So Roberto Di Matteo, you can say now that I can forgive Chelsea for whatever they've done to him. Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Talking about Chelsea, Jose Mourinho did put up the sort of team that we were expecting, because of course, you know, Mourinho always won the results. But I told you it's Mikel Dale, because Nigeria's John Mikel Obi scored a goal in that one. And then Chelsea went on to win by 3-1. Jose Mourinho has been speaking. I'm sure you love it whenever he's at the press conference. Let's listen to when I come back, we'll talk. Stay.
The players were serious. The ones that are not playing a lot, they got a chance. The ones that are playing regular, they faced the game in the right way. And we did what we had to do. We played seriously, and we deserve to win. I used to say that the real Champions League starts now. Starts now. Barcelona is there, Real Madrid is there, Atletico is there, Bayern is there, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Dortmund, Paris, everybody is there. I think Paris would be good, because it's easy to travel for us, easy to travel for the fans. It would be good, but we can't decide the draw.
Jose Mourinho, coach of Chelsea Football Club of England. You can see it on his face that he's excited.
Definitely.
His team has made the next round. And at this level, Mourinho will play any team, but I don't think he's ready for Real Madrid.
But good for them, though. They entered the group as leaders, so they will avoid the likes of Real Madrid in the second round. And one thing we have to say again, Chelsea ended the competition as the top scorers in the first round, 17 goals, and none of those goals were scored by Diego Costa. It shows you they're a one-man team, goals all over the park for them. And we have the last 16 now. The complete lineup is there for all to see now.
There it is on your screen. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, AS Monaco of France, Borussia Dortmund of Germany, Bayern Munich of Germany, Barcelona of Spain, and Chelsea Football Club of England, and FC Porto of Portugal. Now look at that. Two German teams, two Spanish teams in the winners, and then it's just Chelsea for England. Let's see what Arsenal and Manchester City can do, because they finished as runners-up. Juventus, FC Basel, Atletico Goretz and Liverpool, FC Basel.
Yeah, Liverpool will be kicking themselves right now because they had a chance to actually qualify behind Real Madrid, but then they were very disappointing. So congrats to Basel.
Bayer Leverkusen is also the Arsenal Football Club of England, who also will be kicking themselves to finish that group with 13 points with Borussia Dortmund, but for some poor results at the Emirates, and they finished as runners-up. Manchester City yesterday, we told you they defeated Roma. They are also there. Paris Saint-Germain, FC Schalke 04 of Germany, and then Shakhtar Donetsk. When you look at these runners-up, they are also no pushovers.
Austin, believe me, it's going to get tougher now in the second round. No easy teams now. There's no doubt about it. But I'm looking at the likes of Arsenal. I'm looking at Man City. They will be praying to avoid the likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Barcelona, and the very big teams that we know in Europe. So Monday's the draw. We all can't wait. We're excited already to see what's going to come out of the pots.
So quickly, let's go to the racetracks, and it's about the new season we're expecting, and then McLaren. It seems they want to keep Jenson Button.
Yeah, that's what it looks like now. A lot of people have been wondering why it's taking so long to actually confirm their driver lineup for next year. But according to reports and very, very reputable sources, it looks like Jenson Button will be staying to partner.
Fernando
Alonso was coming in for next season. But then I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I think they've made the right decision. If it ends up being the case, we'll find out this morning. Jenson Button last year partnered Kevin Magnussen, and he actually outscored Magnussen.
Driver, former champion.
Exactly, former champion in 2009, and he came 8th last season, and Magnussen, a rookie, came 11th. So you can understand why they're tilting towards Jenson Button, because I'm thinking they want to be very competitive next year. Last year they came 5th on the constructors table, which is not good enough for a team like McLaren. So it's all about being competitive for next season. And from what I hear as well, I hear Jenson Button has decided to take a pay cut. So I'm sure that economic angle as well is actually favored in terms of confirming his place for McLaren next season. Okay,
let's rush back to the studio because time is no longer on our side. We need to go now. But just to let you know that Oscar Pistorius is in the news again. It's no time to talk about it. The decision is out of Judge Masipa's hand now. It's off to the Supreme Court. Yeah, that's it. That's how it goes now. It's very interesting to see how they've done the appeal, and they've appealed against Judge Masipa's decision, and she's actually giving them the right to go and appeal a judgment. Law is incredible. Legal issues is just incredible. I just love it. I just love it. But then we'll see how it goes at the end of the day. They might want to overrule the manslaughter verdict. They're seeking a murder conviction now, carries a minimum of 15 years. We'll see how that pans out. Tough year for Oscar Pistorius, fresh trouble for him. So that's it. That's where the curtain falls on this edition of Sports This Morning on Channels Television. But you can keep talking to us, yes, on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports, and on Facebook, we're Channels-Sports. We'll leave you with talks on Oscar Pistorius and his new trouble. So on behalf of the ever-dedicated new sports team at Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria, my name is Austin Okonakpa. We'll be back for more sports tomorrow, and not even tonight, but until then, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.
I cannot say, after considering submissions by counsel, that the prospect of success at the Supreme Court of Appeal is remote. I am also of the view that if the points succeed this might have a practical effect on the conviction. The application, therefore, in respect of count 1, falls to be decided in favor of the applicant. In respect of count 4, I am of the view, however, that the cases referred to by the applicant do not support his application for reservation of a question of law in terms of Section 319. The application in respect of this count, therefore, falls to be dismissed.
There are certain issues that obviously we need to go and discuss as NPA, but as the order stands, of course, we need to respect and implement it.